welcome to our YouTube channel PD Bros. So in this video we will discuss about the testis. The testis, it is a male gonad and it is suspended in the scrotum by the spermatogoad. Now let's discuss about the shape. It has an oval shape and it is 3.5 centimeter in long and 2.5 centimeter broad and 1.8 centimeter thick, and it has 10 to 15 gram in weight. Now let's discuss about the external feature. So it has two poles, that is the upper pole and lower pole, which we can see this is the lower pole and this is the upper pole, and two border, that is the anterior border which is here and the posterior border which is here, and the two surface, that is the medial surface and the lateral surface. The medial surface which is present on the other side and this is the lateral surface. Now in the upper pole we can see an appendix of the testis. It is a remnant of paramesonephric duct, and the upper and lower pole are convex and smooth, and the upper pole provide the attachment of the spermatogoad, and the anterior border is convex and smooth and fully covered by the tunica vaginalis, and we will discuss about the covering in just a minute. For the time being you need to know about this. And in the posterior border it is partially covered by the tunica vaginalis and epididymis, which is this one is the epididymis, which is present along the lateral part of the posterior border. Medial surface of the epididymis is separated from the testis by an extension of the cavity, the tunica vaginalis, and it is known as the sinus of epididymis. Now for the medial and the lateral surface are convex and smooth. Now let's discuss about the covering of the testis. The testis is covered by the tunica vaginalis, tunica albuginea and tunica vasculosa. So this blue color is the tunica vaginalis, and this will be the parietal layer and this is the visceral layer of the tunica vaginalis. It represents the lower persistent portion of the processus vaginalis. It has a parietal and visceral layer with a cavity in between, which is shown here. It covers the whole of the testis. It covers the whole of the testis except for the posterior border, which is present here. Now for the tunica albuginea, which is present here, and this is the tunica albuginea. It is a dense white fibrous coat covering the test all around, and it is covered by the visceral layer of the tunica vaginalis, which is seen here. Posterior border of the tunica albuginea, which is here, which is thickened to form an incomplete vertical septum called mediastinum testis, which is present here. This is the mediastinum testis. Posteriorly, the tunica albuginea is not covered by the visceral layer of the tunica vaginalis. Through this part, the testicular vessel and nerve enter the gland. And now for the third layer, that is the tunica vasculosa, which is shown here. It is the innermost vascular cord of the testis lining the lobule. That's for the covering of the testis. Now let's discuss about the structure of the testis. It consists of 200 to 300 lobule, and each lobule contains 2 to 3 seminiferous tubule, and each tubule is highly coiled on itself, and these seminiferous tubule join to form 20 to 30 straight tubules which enter the mediastinum, and here they anastomose with each other to form a network of tubule called rete testis. In its turn, the rete testis give rise to 12 to 30 afferent ductule. Here each tubule become highly coiled and form the lobe of the head of the epididymis. Body and tail comes after that, and it continues with the ductus deferens. Now for the arterial supply of the testis. It is supplied by the testicular artery, which is a branch of abdominal aorta, and it is given at the level of vertebra L2, And now for the venous drainage. The venous drainage of the testis forms a papiniform plexus and drains into the testicular vein. On the right side, it drains into the inferior vena cava. On the left side, it is to the left renal vein. Now for the nerve supply. The sympathetic nerve is derived from the T10 of the spinal cord. That's all for the topic testis.